Yeah, I think it's always a good surface here. It generally turns. There's a little bit there in the initial stages of that first innings, but it turns into a good surface. But from my point of view, I like the overheads that present down here in terms of the cloud cover and the swing that's on offer. So us as a bowling attack is probably where we're trying to exploit as much as we can. I think if we look at the record here from specifically New Zealand spinners, there hasn't been too many wickets taken by spinners, but if that suggests there isn't much turn, I'm not too sure, or if they haven't bowled. But generally it's a wicket that has good pace and carry. I know it swings around here a little bit, and it's generally a good wicket between bat and ball, so it's going to be an exciting test match. I think it's just the conundrum we're in a way. It's definitely from a pace point of view, it's a good kind of worry to have. I think guys come in and show them what they can do, and it's exciting. It's nice to keep everyone on their toes. I'm not too sure what's going on with that final 11, but I know Wags will come back in. He's very excited to be here, and it's going to be interesting to see who they go with. But we know what we want to achieve in a way, and it's just about who's going to do that. Yeah, I think that comes down to the captain and obviously understanding who's the biggest threat to certain matchups. If you play four seamers, you might struggle to get the ball at certain stages, but I think Kane will balance it nicely. We've played four seamers here before. That was our motto there for a while on green wickets, was just to go all out seam, and we know what we're doing, and know we're excited about it. So once again, to have these guys here who are such quality players, and to really test ourselves against them, is going to be exciting. I think coming back into Test cricket is always a big challenge. It's the toughest format, and I think I was definitely better for the hit out in the first innings. As a collective, I thought that was probably the most positive thing, is the pressure that we generated, and it was nice to get a bit of reward and obviously be ahead in the series. I think they're probably confident all around the world. They're obviously very familiar with their own conditions. It is slightly different coming to places like this, but that's why they're such a quality side. They adapt. We're definitely expecting them to adapt pretty quickly and be positive coming into this test match. Their records speak for themselves. They're number one in the world for a reason, and that's solely because they can adapt to any conditions. So we're looking forward to that challenge, but it's just business as usual for us. It's a good question. I think it's finding that balance between being over-aggressive or searching too much, but there's all sorts of ways to be aggressive, whether that's you can have 4 or 5 slips, or you can have a ring field and literally control the run rate. In my opinion, both things are aggressive, but from what I know of certain players in the Indian side, they obviously won't allow you to bowl to them and put too much pressure on them, and we're expecting them to really cash in off any kind of loose deliveries. So I suppose if we can focus on drawing up boundaries and not letting them get away to good starts, then that's probably where we're looking at dissecting it. I think a few people will be looking at it with interest, but once again, I think the good sides can put that out of sight, get on with what's in front of them, and we've batted here before, first innings and won before, so it's just about doing what we know pretty much. But it's just one of those things. It's becoming a bit of a trend in Test match cricket with, sides are very familiar with their own conditions. The Indians in India are pretty much impossible to beat there, and all around the world it's very hard to tour. So like I said, we know what we want to do here, and we kind of have that formula that we think works, and we love testing it out against whoever. I think Neil's he's definitely found a way to be as effective as possible. Obviously, he likes to bowl a little bit shorter than other people, but he plays a massive role in our side with same thing, being aggressive, controlling that run rate, and not letting teams get away too far. But he's got a big engine. He's very excited to be back in here. I know that for sure, and I know he's looking forward to doing his thing.